And now it's time for another Board Game Brawl unboxing with Nick Minahan, sponsored by BoardGameBliss.com. Hey folks, we're going to do a quick unboxing here for another Games Workshop game. This one is called Lost Patrol. As you can tell from the size of this box as opposed to some of the previous boxes that I unboxed, this is a bit of a smaller game. And I actually questioned whether or not I wanted to do an unboxing for this, but Games Workshop games tend to be a little bit harder to get because you have to ship them. You can't just go into the store and buy them, and they're a little bit more expensive. Now, this one wasn't too expensive. I think it was like $60, but still, that's more than some games that are of comparable size. So I think it's worth doing an unboxing just to show you what you're getting for your money. And it's a Games Workshop game, so there'll be some cool miniatures, at least on sprues. Now, this game, I don't know. I think it's new, but it might have been out for a couple of months, and maybe this is a reprint. I'm not sure. Someone can clarify that for me, but it's new to me. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. I'll take it out of the actual box that it came to me in. Alright, so as you can see, yes, it's obviously a much smaller game than some of the other ones they put out late. That's just some Warhammer online code. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that's anything. Okay. So, this is actually the first reasonably sized box that might actually fit on my shelf in a nice way, as opposed to most of these. Let's get this out of the shrink wrap before we go any further. Okay. There's not as much glare. Alright. Take a look at the back. So, this is about, if you're not familiar with what the game is, as with, say, Space Hulk, although in a different locale, different environs, this is Space Marines, or some version thereof, taking on the Gene Stealers. So, let's go ahead. We'll read the blurb on the back, too. Well, here, I'll give you a little bit of a close-up on what a fully painted set will be like. Now, I actually am going to attempt painting soon. In fact, here, I'll show you a little tease. I bought this at the same time I picked up this game, in addition to a first, it's in the other room, but a first learning how to paint set together with this. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. So, whatever. But I just want to show you that. And then, in the dark future, dynamic two-player board, so only for 2 players. Space Marine scouts must battle their way through changing jungle paths to a crashed vessel, hunted at every terrifying step by fearsome Gene Stealers. Of course. Games Workshop always has very flimsy boxes. Like, it doesn't look like it. I'm sure you can't tell on camera, but they're always like really thin. I don't know. It's very strange. They're just getting their feet under them in the board gaming category, I guess. Again, since they're doing it in the 80s. Here's the rulebook. More of a traditional rulebook because, again, I'm used to like tomes that have lots of scenarios. This is supposed to be a rather light game. How to assemble guide, I'm sure. Hopefully this is a little more merciful than... Are they not merciful? Here's tiles. Those are okay. Not great quality. I guess this is what $60 gets you from Games Workshop. Still, it's not so bad. But they are not double-sided. I mean, they're technically double-sided, but they're not different terrain on the other side. But there's the dreaded Marlboro from Final Fantasy. That's a cannon now. Alright, there's the crashed vessel, I'm assuming you have to get to. Tiny dice. True Games Workshop fashion. Bases, and the sprues. Okay, cool. So, I'll try to show you a little bit of those. There's their butts. Very important. Okay, cool. And that's all the Space Patrol, I think, because it's all the red-colored ones. The rest of these look like they're Gene Stealers and Gene Stealer spawn points, or somethings, or something or others. The technical term. Well, this is going to be a very quick unboxing. I figured as much. That's okay. And that's it. Wait, there's a prize. The golden ticket. No. The golden ticket that lets you go to the Games Workshop factory. I'm sure it's as magical as the Wonka factory. Especially if you take angry old Uncle Joe. Okay, I'm done. So that is the Lost Patrol game from Games Workshop. I'll probably not review it for a while because I have to assemble it, and God knows when I'm going to have the time to do that. But hey, I'll get to it eventually and let you know whether it is worth your time and your money. I doubt they'll be selling out of it anytime soon. So thank you very much for watching. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon. And make sure to check out our sponsor, Board Game Bliss, where you can find an amazing selection of games from around the world. BoardGameBliss.com. Thanks for your support.